We've come a long way since 1974. We're not done yet.
In the Discord, get your hands up. Tonight's a good night.
Yo, what's going on? 2K, you here? Fucking Jimmy Minutes, I don't know if you're talking, I can't hear what you're saying. That's probably dying or what?
pushing. Bravo, keep pushing.
All right.
Did you get
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? All right, let's get them hands up. Let's get going. Start this night off strong. I think I got some people that are supposed to be in here tonight meeting. We'll see how it goes. Boom, boom, boom. You guys have to excuse me. I was like deathly ill for like the last week, and I'm kind of getting my voice back, but it's like I don't know if you could hear it. It's different. Dun, 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 dun. How do I do this thing? I'm trying to log in. Dun, 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 dun. Raise them hands, raise them hands. Come on, low. Oh, I'm not even logged in. That's the problem. Why did he's always trying to sell me YouTube TV? Nobody want that. Mm-mm. Oh, all right, get them hands up. You got one. All right.
Has the
Yeah, I
silent
have a
bill.
question.
Oh,
Go ahead.
you can go ahead. You can go ahead. You're fine.
Yeah, I got a question. Today, I just got a text message from my recruiter. He said my date has been moved from October to November, and after that, he basically told me he doesn't know why. And I'm just wondering, what are the reasons that it could have been that my date got changed all of a sudden?
What dates? Like
My
your
shipping
best
out
date?
date.
Oh, your ship date. I mean, yeah, that could be a few different things, man. I mean, they might have overbooked. They might have and you gotta understand when you pick a job, right? That's coming from HRC, so it's like the very top of the chain is scheduling all of the training times and things like that, right? So if they're humans, if they mess up and they accidentally overbook and they don't have enough beds for people, then they got to start making some changes and move some people around. Do you mind saying what job you have?
I have 19K.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it could be something as simple as that. Um, it could be they canceled the whole class and had to move it all to the right. I mean, there's a thousand different reasons, and yeah, he don't know because he probably truly doesn't know. You know what I mean? He's not gonna. Hopefully, he ain't feeding you some nonsense. If he made it up or whatever, that's whatever. But yeah, he probably told you I don't know because it's the truth. He doesn't actually know. They're not going to tell the recruiter like, "Hey, sorry, tell your guy we apologize." They're just going to be like, "Hey, his new ship date's this day," and he's got to be like, "All right, Roger that." You know what I mean? But it could be anything. It's
Okay.
frustrating though, isn't it? It's kind of frustrating, right?
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't get moved again because that was a weird text.
Yeah. I would call and follow up with that and um try to figure it out more in detail. See if he could hunt down the reason. He might still just get the answer of because, you know what I mean? But I would want to clarify just in case it didn't get moved and your real ship date comes up and Meps is like, yo, where's bro at? And you're like, well, I thought I was next month. You know what I mean? You just don't want there to be any miscommunication or confusion. So definitely follow up on that, okay?
Okay.
Yep. appreciate the question though, man, and I hope I helped you with that. I mean, I know it's not really an answer that was detailed that you wanted, but it could be 100 different reasons, you know.
All right, thank you, thank you.
Hey, Dr. Show.
What's going on, man?
All good, man. More like a question. It's like a regular question. I was waiting for like every one of their important questions. It was more like a question like,
Hey,
how did you get on along with Jake? Like, what's the story behind like?
how
What's the
did how me and Jake meet or hook up or whatever?
yeah, like yeah, how's like the story, like how you began like helping us guys here on the Discord with Jake, all that stuff.
Jake's been doing this for a long time, so you need to understand Jake's been making winners for longer than most of us have been alive. Okay, so that it needs to be said first, right?
Yeah.
And then Master Yoda, as you guys know in here, was helping Jake with the role that I'm doing now. But obviously you saw what Master Yoda did. He went to do bigger, better things.
Yeah.
And now he's a badass, right? So once I was actually in an army school at Fort Knox, and my best friend that I enlisted with, I had never seen any of Jake's videos, nothing. I wasn't really into that stuff. I didn't watch YouTube. I just lived, breathed recruiting, did my job, right? And then I was killing it, doing my normal thing. And then I was at a school learning how to take over my own station, which is what I'm doing now, and where I work now. And my boy called me up, was like, "Hey man, did you ever hear about this guy?" And I was like, "No, what's the deal with him?" And he's like, "Oh, he's funny." This is how you know it's genuine. His exact words were, "I like to watch him because he likes to yell at these idiot kids who think they can be SF." And I said, "Okay, that sounds like something you'd watch." And he was like, "Yeah." So I was like, well, what's the point of this conversation? He was like, "Well, he's looking for a recruiter. Um, he needs some help with that." And I was like, "I'll be honest." I was like, "I don't know. Do you think it's worth my time?" And he was like, "It's not going to hurt." I was like, "All right." So I shot Jake an email. He called me. We started talking. Kind of figured out that it's just like two peas in a pod. Like we both had greatness on the mind, and I was like, "Look, I accept nothing but winning and success. So if that's not what this is, then I don't want to be part of it." And he understood. That's exactly what he was producing. So it just worked out, and that we've been growing this thing. So it's awesome. I absolutely love it. He's mad at me because I've got opportunities that I kind of refuse to take because I like where I'm at right now. But he wants me to go and do other things, and I don't want to leave. So we'll see how it works. But yeah, man, that's really it. It's just my best friend from high school. Me and him enlisted together. We're still shit. I was on the phone with him on my way home from today, the drive today from work, and he's the guy who hooked me up. Really was like, "Hey, go check this guy out." I went to Jake's website, and I think it was his website, something. I don't know. He had a little thing where it's like, "Send me an email." So I just hit a little thing, just wrote a little caption, sent him an email. That was it. Rest is history. Now here we are, just printing 18 X-rays and pilots.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I want to say, like it's very, very like helpful. Like you guys are literally like a gold mine. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
No, it works out. Like, I mean, you have the best of everything on every side. I mean, if we don't have the answer, we've got somebody here who's going to have the answer. And I think that's the number one thing is this channel is a one-stop shop for anything you want to do. I mean, a lot of people associate it with military, but like, I mean, you hear every now and again on Wednesday nights, people will come in and ask Jake for real estate advice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the one-stop shop. Like, you want to be successful in life, period. You're not going to do wrong by being here. That's for sure. Right?
Yeah.
You surround yourself with winners and people who only want to be the best at what they do, and it's going to rub off. It's actually scientific. I think the statistic is if you're surrounded by a high producer, you're 15% more likely to produce more, right? Now, if you are surrounded by negative people, then you are actually 35% more likely to become negative. So what does that tell you? It means that being negative is way easier and it rubs off way better than even a high producer. So I cut that shit out like cancer. Like I'm not having it. Like if you're negative or you don't want to win, like you've got no business around me. Like I've told all my people around me, my recruiters, like, hey, if you want to have negative thoughts, you're going the fuck home today because I'm not gonna have it. We're not doing it. So, yeah, that's how it is, man. You'll be successful. You stick around.
Yeah, hell yeah, I will. Thank you, man. Have a nice night. Thank you.
Yeah, you too, brother.
Yep.
All right. We got some hands up. I see. Cool.
Hey, how's it going?
Very good. How are you?
Doing good myself. Do you have any tips on how to get referrals
For what?
just for promotion before I ship out?
Oh, you looking for like a
To referral someone, yeah. You're frozen right now.
what do you
Yeah, you're cutting out like crazy.
put-
Just give him a second.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
He just needs like 10 seconds to catch up.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're good now.
Sorry about that, man. That's a product of this country, South Dakota Wi-Fi. Okay, so you were talking about referrals. Now, what's your name? Who are you again?
Ryan.
Ryan, did you work for me or
What was that?
yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Did you work with me or did you work with somebody else?
Somebody else. We talked a long time ago, but
Okay.
I'm with just a normal recruiter.
You said what now? You
I'm just
a
with
normal-
I'm with a regular one.
oh,
in
just a
town.
regular one? That's funny to hear, man. I mean, yeah, that's funny to hear. But no, man. So the best way is to find somebody is to just talk about how this is going to help you, right? So you joined the army for a reason, right?
Yep.
Okay, so what was that reason?
Benefits, and I want to be law enforcement when I get out.
Okay, how does it benefit you to be in the army to go to law enforcement?
I think veterans have a higher chance in getting to police force.
Yeah, most states that require a degree will waive it for veterans as well. So I mean that's what it is, man. You talk to your friends, your colleagues, your people that you're around every day, and let them know what you're doing. Tell them why you're doing it. And you always end the conversation with, "Hey, man, if you ever want to talk, come talk to my recruiter with me, and take them in there. Your recruiter is gonna love you for it. I promise you. I guarantee you will. So just yeah, that's how I would do it. Like just tell everybody try to get it. Don't come off. You're not a recruiter, so don't do it. You know what I mean? Don't try to get out there and be like, "Hey, you should join the army," and then they're gonna be like, "No," you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
And
know.
like, so don't do that, man. Just have a conversation with them and be a regular person, and just talk to them about why you're doing it and why you think it's a great idea and how it's going to benefit you in your life and what it's going to do for you. And people will see the value on their own because they're not dumb. And then they might ask you more questions, or you can offer to take them in yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I would
do,
do it.
do you think I could use people in this Discord?
Mhm.
Like somebody's like gonna
I don't
join the
know
army
because you have
soon.
to use.
I think
You
I
know,
think you're
like you
cutting
have to
out.
use. They get
You're cutting out again.
put into the system. It's got to be like put under you. Oh, this is terrible. All right, all right. Can you hear me again?
Yes.
Dude, I don't know what's going on right now. I don't think it's my Wi-Fi at this point. I think it's a Discord thing on my end. I might have to update it because it's going off and on with data, Wi-Fi, everything. So I think that's my fault on this. I got to update Discord. That is my fault, everybody. But anyway, man, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work from the Discord because you have to, the way it gets inputted in the system, you got to take them straight to your recruiter, man.
Okay.
All right. But yeah,
Alrighty.
talk to people. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the question though.
Yep. Thanks for your time.
Yep, you too.
Hey, so I had a question.
Yep, I've got answers.
So, for people that are like from countries that are like allied, like Canada, how does that work?
Mhm. Are you Canadian?
Yeah. It's in terms of recruitment.
You're for the American military?
Yeah.
You got to be a green card holder, I-55 card at minimum, or a citizen.
Okay, I see. All right, thank you.
Yep.
Sorry, I had a question. Sorry.
Hey, what's up, man?
Good evening, sorry. So sorry, I'm currently in Fort Benning here for airborne school. Sorry, and they're gonna come. The pre-RASP cadre are gonna come next week during Tower Week. My plan is pretty much I have the option 4 contract going to the 82nd Airborne. So my plan was to use pre-RASP as essentially like training, because as of right now I know I'm not physically inept enough to make pre-RASP and then make RAF. So I wanted to train in the 82nd Airborne for 2 years and then put in a packet to go 75th Ranger after my 2 years of training in the 82nd. But I wanted to use the 6 weeks of pre-RASP as kind of like training to get ready for the 82nd Airborne. I want to know what were your thoughts on that, because I know airborne school is already tearing me down as it is. So
Yeah,
to go from that to go from that to pre-RAS, I'm not sure. So I want to know your
don't do
thoughts.
that. Just go to your unit, bro.
For my unit.
Yeah, you're not pre-RASP isn't meant for that. It's meant to see if you're ready. It's not meant for training.
Okay, I see. Sorry.
Yeah, so you're just gonna end up hurting yourself more. Just go to your unit.
Okay, I appreciate it too.
All right. Make sure you jump straight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, Seth's on show.
Hey, what's going on?
I have a question because I went to MEPS and everything was good. I passed everything, and when it came time for the evaluation or whatever, they checked my medical history, and I ended up having like a year ago vasculitis, and the guy said that there's no time limit on that. So I got a waiver, and they declined it, and then I had to go. They wanted more information from my doctor, so I went to my doctor's, and I got a note from my doctor saying like, hey, like he's good, everything's good. They checked my blood work, he's good to go, and then they came back with saying, oh no, we still need something more. Get another biopsy or whatever. So I got another letter from my doctor saying like the chances of him getting this are really really low. Like he's fine, he's good to go, and I just sent it, and I'm waiting to get word back. My question is like, if they were to have like just said no, would they have just come back with like a no?
Yes. So they're giving you a shot right now. So whatever that 507, that's what it is. It's called a 507. That's when they're what they're doing is it's called an RWA. They're returning your waiver without action, meaning that hey, we're not going to deny, we're not going to approve. I want to see this, or this. Do not argue. Go get what they want. Because if you get what they want and then levels are normal on the reports that they want to see, they're going to approve your waiver. But if you fight them or you deny to get exactly what they want, or you know what I mean, or your levels are just bad at whatever it is they're asking, they're going to deny it.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, don't fight them. Give them what they are asking for because they're giving you a chance right now.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Yep. What's up? Who's
Hello.
next? Hey, hello.
Hello. Let me see here. I just got to get the list of questions, actual questions this time.
Are you my
Hey,
are you my fucking Californian or whatever that
yep.
is? Yeah, don't do nothing stupid. 2K will whoop you again. All right.
I know, I know. I can feel the red dot. Oh, 2K has on me right now.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. What's up, man? What's your questions?
let's see here. Would it be a good idea after basic training in OSUT to learn about radio maintenance and repair or paramedic practices, like whenever I get to my unit, even if it's just a hobby or something along those lines?
I mean, if it's a hobby, I don't see anybody telling you no on any of that stuff. Radio repair is an entire job in the Army on its own. I think it's like a 94 Echo, I want to say, something like that. But yeah, I mean, there's no harm, no foul. Whatever you want to do in your free time, man, is up to you. I think if you're an infantryman and you're learning more about medical and first aid, that's going to help you on your job too. The only time that a radio repair is going to really help you is if you're like a RTO in a bad position and like you got to be really in a uh, specific role for that to even matter. So, um, I would definitely lean medical.
I get you there. I was just though kind of wondering which one would be more useful, depending on depending
Yeah,
on the unit. I get it.
medical. If you're an infantryman, medical is going to be more useful. All right. If you're an infantryman, medical is going to be more useful.
Yeah, oh, gotcha. Oh, thank you.
Yep.
The other question I got is, uh, what are the usual things volunteers do at basic training? Like the stuff they're usually asked for, asked to do, I should say.
Like the extra taskings.
Yep.
I would suggest don't volunteer. But if you're going to, you're going to end up being like the house mouse. You're going to end up being possibly a platoon guide. Those guys are like they're responsible for getting the roll call in the mornings, making sure everybody's in their bed at night, making sure like they're going to report to the drill sergeant. So you're going to be the one that runs up there, which means you're the first face that gets torn off in the morning. So I would just not volunteer if I were you, because it's not going to help you, and just kind of do your normal life, in there. Just keep your head down, get your training in, get out. Okay. But like a house mouse is like, hey, we have like 25 rolls of toilet paper. Make sure you get a good count. It's like an inventory manager half the time. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. I just wouldn't do it if I were you. If you could avoid it, 9 times out of 10, they just pick somebody. So you might not be able to avoid it. But like, I would prefer, like, if it was me, I would not be volunteering for anything at basic training. Now, when you get to your first unit, that advice flips completely in the opposite direction. Now you're volunteering for everything. If they need something, that's your hand in the air, right? You want to be that go getter and that winner, then that's how you do it. Basic training ain't gonna be that for you though. So don't do it there.
I get you there. Oh, well, basic training is though, the, at that point, it's just taking on extra responsibility without no really any benefit.
No, there's really very little benefit at all, if there's any. I mean, I didn't see any benefit in my basic training class. Uh, Other than the guy that he was the what is it, the platoon guy, so he was like in charge of us, but he wasn't. No one respected him because we're all privates. He thought he was high and mighty. he would report the numbers of the drill sergeants, and I watched that guy get torn to pieces every day of his life for 9 weeks. And I'm like, well, your fault, kid. You know, I was 27 years old in basic training at the time. And I was the old man. And I'm watching this 19-year-old try to bark orders at me and the rest of them. And I wasn't having it. And nobody else was. And his fault, you know?
I get you there. Well, that's probably going to save me from a good bit of headaches in the next bit of time. Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. You have a good one.
Uh, Hey, sorry.
Do you have any? I'm sorry, did I cut you off? Do you have more questions?
Oh no. Well, that
Okay.
was it. I hope you have
Okay.
a good one, Sergeant Show.
Yep, you too. And hey, when you're ready to go, I know you just popped out of here. I know you can still hear me though. When you're ready to go, reach out to me. Okay. Let's get your process done the proper way. All
Hey,
right.
Sergeant Joe.
What's going on, bro?
It's Caleb. We talked like a couple days ago. I think me and my family made the decision, and I want to do my diploma instead of my GED, and I'm
Oh,
doing
okay. Yeah,
online
yeah.
school.
Yeah. I remember you now. Good, good.
Yeah,
Okay, hey, and like I told you on the phone, man, whatever you decide is the way to do it. I can only give you the facts of what gets you what and where. But it's your life and you need to make that decision. So I was kind of hoping you were going to make that one. I know you were in like a weird position of not going back to school or something, and I was like, man, I think on a personal level, I think you should have definitely get your high school diploma.
yeah. Thank you, man.
Mm-hmm.
But my
So.
question was, since I'm doing online school, Jake like says we should get into wrestling, but I can't do that. So should I just stay on the program, or what should I do from here? Like join
Well,
combat sports or something for the time being?
like like I told you, the PDF is a 12-week program. You should not be on it very much. You shouldn't be on it any longer than Jake designed it to be on it. Okay. Follow it for exactly what it is. Take a break, and then get with Jake on email or privately and ask like, hey, how long should I rest before starting it again and things like that. He's going to be a better guide for you on that. The wrestling thing, there's plenty of public things. If you got a YMCA or anything like that, I would see if they have like a wrestling club or anything like that that you can join and get in there and do it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you
All
ever done
right.
any sports in your life or anything like that?
Yeah, I did football for like all my life, and then boxing for like 2 years.
Okay. No, those are good. Wrestling is great, but those two aren't bad. I wouldn't be mad at that. So,
All right. Well, thank you for your
hey,
time, Sergeant Shaw. Have a good night.
no, keep up with me. I want to make sure everything goes right for you. Okay. So, you've got my number and I need you to follow up with me like weekly, okay, and your progress. Because if you're going to do online school, you need to finish school. You need to actually do it, okay? A lot of you guys tell me, oh, I'm going to do online school. I'm going to do online, and then y'all never graduate high school because you out there messing around. You get a part-time job, then you take more hours, and now you're stuck in this stupid job for the rest of your life. So don't do that. Follow up with me weekly with updates, okay?
Absolutely, man. Thank you.
All right.
Hey, what's up, man? I had a
What's going on?
question, similar to the last one. Is it possible to enlist in the army with an option 40 if I don't have a diploma?
You can't enlist in the army at all.
If I don't have a high school diploma?
Yeah, you need a GED, high school diploma, or 15 college credits.
All right, for sure, man. Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, what's going on, Staff Sergeant Show?
What's up, bro?
So, I just had some recruiter questions, right? I went to MEPS like yesterday. I did my medical and everything. Qualified with the medical. Like in terms of like jobs and stuff like that, like I'm doing National Guard, so my state doesn't have like that many stuff available or like jobs available or stuff like that. So like I chose 94F And I just wanted to know if like I should have chose like 25 uniform instead, because I only chose 94F because it left in December, but 25 uniform was in March. I'm not like mad at the job. I'm just like should have known if I should have waited, or should I like because I know I can like still change before I ship out. Like what should I like do a little bit?
What is it? 94F.
It's computer systems repair.
Oh, it's not as cool as it sounds. Um,
It's definitely not.
it's not as cool as it sounds. I promise you that.
You know
Why
what
did you go to?
25U is, signal support and stuff.
You could be a radio operator. That's what it is. It's short for radio guy. A 25 uniform. They set
Okay.
up the antennas and the radios and the communications for convoys and all sorts of other stuff. Like they're used. They are the most used 25 series job in the army, because you guys 25 uniforms go everywhere. They could get attached to infantry units, cooks, artillery. Don't matter. Everybody uses a radio. We're gonna need a uniform. Now with let's unpack all this shit real quick. Why did you
Please,
go to the
please, I need help.
guard? Why did you go to the guard? What are you doing?
So I went to I'm in college one, so I needed like the whole Army Reserve aspect. Two, I went guard because I live about 4 hours from that state, but I'm gonna be living there once I graduate. I got family out there and everything. Um, and I was just hoping like later on that like I could maybe that like there I know like there's basically what Fort Bragg is North Carolina National Guard, so like I know they have some cool units and stuff like that, so I was like maybe potentially I could work with them later on, or long-term opportunities, but
Are
more
you
so
going to work? You going to work with Private Kearns, huh?
I guess so. Yeah, I don't know who they gonna put me with now, but I mean, I was definitely more so looking in the comms, Fort Gordon whole route. So I did get the Fort Gordon part with the 94F, but like you said, I'm not, in the 25 series at all. So that's why I'm a little bit
I went to Fort
dag, should I
Gordon.
have you went to Fort Gordon?
I spent 20 weeks at Fort Gordon. I was at 25 Quebec. Doesn't exist anymore. I'm old. But I think they made it a 25 hotel since I've
Hotel,
been
yeah. I didn't get
recruiting.
that on my ASVAB. Well, actually, I was one line off the skill technical. I was 1 point off. They tried to put in the waiver, it didn't go through. That's why I'm like, should I switch to Army Reserve? Because I know they have more slots for stuff and but what's the ship out times right now? Like, like my recruiter was telling me like it doesn't really matter because everything's 4 months right now. Everything's leaving late. Like,
Everything leaves late. Everybody's joining the army, so that's just that's a fact of
oh,
life right now. So recruiting's good, business is booming. Okay, so that means ship dates are pushed to the right, because they're filling classes, and when they fill the class, they go to the next one and the next one and the next one. So like the more people that join, like ship dates just
the
get
worse it
longer
get.
and longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a fact of life right now. There ain't nothing anybody can do about that. But what I will tell you is, you're gonna. I don't know much about the getting out of your situation right now. I don't think you can switch to the reserves, because the guard, when you sign your contract, the day you sign, you are in the National Guard. You are
Mm,
held to that contract. So it is not like the federal service, where if you're active duty or you're reservist, if you sign your contract, you're technically not in. You're only in the dep. You're not in until you ship out to basic training. Now you're in. Now that shit's real, right? We signed in at
mm,
fucking Fort Benning or wherever you're going. That's when it is real, right? I don't say that to give people an out or like anything, but like, look, if you're joining the army, you should be committed. I don't care. Like
yeah.
I've been telling people, right? So, but the guard's different, man. So the guard is not the same. Like you sign a contract and you're in, done. Like you have
Mm,
just committed to that state's National Guard. Um, so I don't know what option. I don't know how many options you have, and I guarantee
okay.
you, them losing you ain't on their list of wants. Okay,
Mm,
especially to basically their competition. Their competition is the Army Reserves.
okay. Okay. Should I? Because I was thinking like calling around to like different states, asking if they have any 25 Bravo or uniform slots available, or because they had uniform this place, but like I didn't. But I could potentially switch uniform in my state, but I would really prefer like Bravo. Like that's really what I really wanted to do was like actual like IT stuff, you know. And
Well, I mean, 25 uniform ain't so bad because they're like the Swiss Army knife of 25 series. They're going to get used for a lot of stuff. So, I mean, it's not their main job, yeah, but like you're going to get moved around and used for a lot. You know, 25 Bravo is exactly what you're looking for. It is a networking person. They're going to build the network, learn how to, you know, build tunnels and IPs and all that stuff. So, that's what you're looking for. Not you're not gonna like whatever the hell you told me you are. I promise you that, because that is just you're gonna crack open the electronic bullshit that they told you to fix. You're gonna look at it. You're gonna go, "Yep, it's broken," and you're gonna close it, and you're gonna order new ones, and you're gonna barely do anything other than you're more or less a inventory manager. To be honest with you, because like everything's contracted out. Like they're gonna teach you how to fix stuff, but you're gonna find out real fast, especially in the electronic and the signal world of the military. All that shit is contracted out to civilian companies like General Dynamics and things like that. It's proprietary, so you're not going to be allowed to actually fix or try to fix stuff. They're going to say no. You have to send that back to us.
gotcha. Okay.
So it's
Okay.
gonna. I hate to tell you that because like I know right now you're thinking, damn it, what did I get myself into? Uh, but yeah, have you ever reached out to me and talked to me before?
I have. I have.
Oh
I was.
shit.
I did reach out, and then I just decided to go like guard instead of reserve.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're the best fucking advertisement on the planet right now, brother. Like, I hate it happened to you. I probably told you not to do it, and I think you're seeing why right now because you're kind of stuck. And like, if
Yeah.
you decided not to go, like, here's how crazy it is. I'm not saying they do this, right? But they're legally they could. If you decided not to ship to basic training, and you're like, oh, I got screwed, I'm not going, right? The governor or whoever can actually send the state police to your house to arrest you because you have gone AWOL.
Wow.
Like that's where you're in. That's the point you're at right now.
Hmm. So my best bet would probably be to switch to uniform in that state, pretty
Yeah,
much.
if you
Like,
can, if they got it and that's something you want. I wouldn't do what you're doing. That's for damn sure. But I would yeah, if you qualify for uniform and that's something that you're interested in doing and you want to try to mess with some stuff, there'll be cross training within the 25 series. So you can request like, hey, I would like to cross train as a 25 Bravo, and they will love you for that. I promise you. So yeah, go right
can I
ahead
wait
and
till March for that ship out date? Like,
oh, you gotta wait till you get to your unit, brother. Like, or what are you talking about? To switch to 25 uniform?
yeah, because the uniform was leaving in March, and this one was leaving in December. That's why like
Nah,
I
bring it
chose
up.
this.
Bring this shit up tomorrow, bro. Like, yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna have to wait till March. You're not shipping in December. That date is for the class. So the next
Mm.
25 uniform class that they can get you in is gonna be the March one.
Yeah, well, that was basic training. It was leaving March, and then the uniform was starting in like whatever 2 months after that or whatever.
Yeah, that's it. That's whatever it is. That's the one.
Okay, okay, man, okay. Because that only reason I did that got back in like September or something like that, or it was just a really like that process was just almost another like semester or whatever of so
Are you the guy that's in the ROTC program?
yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna fight you. Oh, I told you not to do this. All right. Yeah. I was like, your voice is familiar, brother. Yeah. I mean, try to ship out. I look, if you're just trying to do this for the schooling and then you're gonna go and be an officer, man, just go do your 94 thingy.
Yeah, okay, okay,
Just ship
okay.
out it early. Just bite the bullet, sign your contract with the ROTC. Are you trying to stay like in the guard then? Like you're not trying to go active as an officer?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that exactly. Yeah, I'm trying to stay on the guard for as an officer. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I mean, ugh, yeah,
Or
just
any guard, not that state's guard specifically, but any guard, like really.
well,
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be a
that's where
reserve
it gets
officer.
hard, man. They definitely say you can switch, but it's hard. Like you got to put in requests, and it's not as easy as they make it sound.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, I would just ship out, bro. Take the job. You made a decision. I would just
Yeah,
bite that bullet and try to just focus on school. You know what I'm saying? Know that you're not going to do that shitty ass job forever. Because
yeah, yeah.
hopefully you're gonna be an officer. But that's what I would do because
That's what my brother. He kind of told me the same thing because he was like, if it's leaving in December, you're trying to go back to school. Like, it's not
yeah,
the best job, but like, hey, at
uh,
least it's
right, because you got a bowl of issues. Because now I'm remembering our conversation because it's like, well, you got to be back for the next semester, and like
yeah.
if you ship late, now you're eating into a whole nother semester, and like you're in
Facts.
the
And I'm already doing
RTC
one
program.
off right now. I'm doing one semester off right now. I got a year deferment from my institution, like from my college. They gave me the year deferment letter for military training, that whole deal. So like I got 365 days to basically get back, before like they whatever pull my scholarship. I got to reapply admission, whatever, the whole reapply for admission stuff. So
Okay, I would. I mean, they know you're going to the military, right?
yeah.
Mm, okay.
But they only give you a year to like I don't know. That's what I said too. Like they only give you 300. I put my deferral in August 18th, and they give you 365 days from August 18th to like not have to reapply. You can just like walk back into school. But if you go past that 365 days, then you have to like reapply. I mean, of course I probably get in, but it's like still I gotta reapply and do everything all
That's the
over.
school.
And
That's the school policy.
yeah, that's their policy. And it's a private school too. Like I don't know.
Oh, well, even private colleges, they got an ROTC program, so they're getting federal funding somewhere. So
Facts.
they fall under some rules. So I promise you that. Don't care
Okay,
how
for sure.
private you think you are, you getting Uncle Sam's dollar somewhere.
Yeah, especially with our ROTC program, right? For sure.
Yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, man. Hey, I good luck
So,
with
so
that,
because
brother.
I started talking to you in April, right? Like, and like, if I would have like followed through on that, do you because when I went to MEPS, they were like, oh yeah, like even the other stuff was probably leaving like now ish. Like basic training would have started now for 25 uniforms. So if I would have went with you, do you think it would have been like now? Like when would I have been shipping out? Do you think?
Yeah, you'd be gone.
Okay, okay, so like August, like now, like August ish.
Hey, because you started talking to me in April, May. You would have left, well, because I would have had you out of here with a couple weeks after the semester you were in ended.
Yeah, May. Okay, so okay, June-ish. Okay,
Like I
yeah.
told you, I would have waited. I would have used your enrollment letter showing that you were in school. And when you got out, the Army would have shipped you out roughly a week or two. It's usually about 2 weeks after the date on your enrollment letter.
Gotcha. Okay, okay, for sure.
Hindsight 2020, ain't it?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, honestly, if I was to be completely honest at that time, I would have popped hot though. Like that's why I was. I'm sorry. That's why I was slow rolling you. It was bad.
I already told you I don't care about that stuff. Like you just gotta tell me. That's okay. We ain't gonna send you up for failure, bro. It's all
Yeah,
right. I don't care.
yeah. That's what I was scared about. I'm like, I don't want to waste his time, and then like I can like, you know what I'm saying. So I just waited like a month or two. Then I got obviously with my recruiter now, or whatever, and then I
Oh
waited like
man.
80 days.
Wasting my time is not telling me that you would have been hot and dragging me down the road.
Having to do a waiver for what was the 180 at max 180 days. You can't retest or whatever that nonsense they say there. Yeah, that's crazy. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate it. Though. I'll definitely stay in
Yep.
contact. I'll let you know this 94 F pans out.
Yeah, I know I was gonna pan out. I worked with them. I know that's why I can tell you. 94 series is we call them the seam shop. And you'll see what I'm talking about. You're gonna be in the shop with the mechanics and you guys are gonna be sitting there just taking shit apart like radios and stuff. Like
Yeah,
that
they say online like all you do is fix night vision. I'm like, bro, really, bro? Like night vision? Like
I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I bet you're gonna do more ordering. Remember my words, you're gonna order more new things than you're ever gonna fix. I promise.
Okay, for sure. Thank you. Have a good rest of
Yep.
the night. Bye.
You have a good one. Hello.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
Pretty good. I went to MEPS yesterday, and I signed my contract for the late entry program as a 35 Lima.
Okay, congratulations.
And, thank you very much. And I'm supposed to ship later part of January. And my recruiter's kind of, I don't know, I don't really think she knows like what I need to be doing, because I asked her about the job I called her on the phone at MEPS and I asked her about it. And she's like, I don't even know what that is. So I know I got to fill out like the SF86 and all that stuff to get the clearances and stuff, but where do I need to go from here? Like, what do I need to be looking out for?
Wait a minute. You went to MEPS and signed a contract, and you know the form, the big ass packet you filled out with your family, friends, and all that stuff you had to submit?
Yeah, I submitted that.
That's your SF86, bro.
Okay, well, I didn't have some of my references for the places I had lived. And my recruiter, she's like, yeah, I just put in some names and we're going to go back in and change it. Like,
my
did she cook me?
Fucking God. Okay.
Like, I really don't know
Bro,
where to go from here.
she needs to change that yesterday. Like,
Yeah, I
that's,
mean, I got
oh
it
my
done
God.
today and I'm going to give it to her tomorrow, but I don't really know where to go.
Go to her office and sit there and watch her put it in.
Gotcha.
Like, it's important because you just signed for a military intelligence, which is going to be a top secret investigation, and it's going to be very detailed on that packet. And if she just puts some names in there, bro, it's going to cause you a lot of issues.
Yeah, that's what I was really nervous about, because it's a minimum of 6 years and I don't want to like get there and like be doing all that stuff.
Yeah, you will get to basic. They will, maybe the best case scenario, you get to basic, and then your security investigator catches up with you there, realizes that your packet's full of shit, and then you're gonna get removed from the army for fraudulent enlistment. That's how important this is. You get what I'm saying?
If I get it in like tomorrow, I should be good though. Yeah.
You should have done this well before you signed a contract. I mean, I would get it in as soon as you can, and I would not lie to a security investigator when he asks you questions. Ever. Tell him the truth.
Heard that. I mean,
Tell
I
him what you just
had
told
all
me.
of them but one. I had every reference but one, and she put in one. So.
Yeah.
And it was for the most recent one, which I don't even think they checked.
Oh, they check. That guy's gonna check everything on that packet for you.
Especially for a 35 Lima.
Hell yeah, they're gonna check all of that shit.
But with that, it's not that big of a deal. Just make sure you get it corrected. You don't ship till January, so you're going to talk to an investigator before you even ship out, because you're not shipping out anytime soon. That investigator.
They're not backlogged at all. All my guys are getting interviews in person, even like within a few weeks before they even go. So yeah, I mean it's coming.
Just make sure you get it corrected. You're gonna be fine. And then
Okay. I mean, like I said, I got it done today, and I'm giving it to her tomorrow. But I don't know. She didn't really give me much information about so I was just kind of nervous about the actual interview and stuff, because I don't want to get there, sign a 6-year deal, and then they're like, you don't get a clearance, and then I'm screwed. What happened? Did I just get booted?
You there?
Yes, sir.
No, I heard you. I just restarting the app. I could hear you guys on YouTube too. You guys just stopped talking when I bounced.
Oh, my bad. I thought I got booted or something.
No, you're good. I'm watching on both ends so I can see when I start freezing up. No, like, listen to Yoda. He's got you. It's the same thing, but it has to get fixed, bro. Like and recently, and the reason I'm telling you it's a kind of a big deal is because we just got a bunch of training, and they're bringing all the security investigators down because they're tired of this type of shit, and they're like, it's bad. Recruiters are getting hemmed up left and right for it, but that's not your problem. I'm more concerned about your career and just make sure you get in the right way, okay? Because they're starting to crack down on things that they used to not really care. Like there's a button that nobody really gives a shit about. It's like, did you ever get a bad like write up or fired from this job? And everybody always just puts no, 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 right? And like it's becoming a major issue out of nowhere. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, we're starting to get a lot of training within the last couple of weeks, and it's like constant emails coming. So, security investigations are becoming a bigger crackdown. So just make sure it's fixed, like Yoda said, and do not leave without it being done, and make sure it's done.
I got you. Is there anything I should like look out for as I'm trying to get cleared? I mean, obviously, I know, like you said, to have all my information as good as it can be, but like I've never been arrested. I've never had any drug problems or anything like that. Like all my, both my parents U.S. citizens. I've never been out of the country. Like from what I'm seeing online, I should be okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're not looking to disqualify you at that level. They want to know who you are, so what connections you have, things like that. So just tell them the truth. Put everything that's on your packet, just let them know, and it's not gonna be a big deal. You shouldn't have anything to worry about. Even if you were arrested at some point, like just you tell them the truth. Like you obviously got in, you got a waiver, and I would tell them the truth. You know what I mean? But in your case, if you got nothing wrong, just you got nothing to worry about at all.
For 35 Limas, you will also conduct a polygraph at AIT.
Yeah.
Polygraph at AIT.
Yep.
Correct.
So if my security clearance isn't done before AIT, can I still go? That's probably a stupid question, but
They're gonna send you there, but they're gonna put you in like a holdover barracks until you get the proper clearance to train.
gotcha. Alrighty, well, I'll make sure I get my packet in right and make sure she does it. I appreciate you.
Yep, you got you, bro. Good luck. Yoda, what's that thing? You remember what was it, Seinfeld, where they're like, you got to chew on pennies to pass the polygraph?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I always think about that. Every time I hear polygraph, I always want to tell them to chew on pennies, but they would know none of these people are going to get that reference. So I just shut up.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't want to do a polygraph.
No. What's up, Alex?
Trump's half starter show. I have a quick question. So pretty easy one. If you're getting an 18 X-ray contract, I hear a lot of guys are saying that they lose fitness in OSUT. Do you think you have time to gain all of that back afterwards before you go to SFAS?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to smoke the dog shit out of you when you get to SFPC over at SWIC. That's just the way the program works. The program is a very good program as long as you do not quit. That will ensure that you are ready to attend selection. You get everything that is provided over at Special Warfare Training Group. You get all that, meaning personal trainers, physical therapists, PT, all this different stuff. It is provided for you at SWIC, even as an 18 X-ray when you arrive without being selected. But yeah, your sole job when you get here for a couple of weeks, until you are ready. Like there's no set date. Like when you get to SFPC, you're going to I know they do a PT test like right off the rip, and you just need to meet the minimum standards. If not, they will drop you right off the rip and probably send you to the 82nd across the street. But aside from that, as long as you pass the first PT test, like you're gonna go through all this training prior to attending selection. But with that, they will like you train 2 to 3 times a day, and it's not like oh, I'm gonna go for a run. No, it's like no shit. Like what you would do at selection. Hey, carry the fucking log. High carries, low carries. Hey, carry the the pulls of tires. Carry this, carry that. Right. So like you're gonna do all that shit. But I wouldn't focus on necessarily like, are you gonna lose some physical, right? Standards like right before you even get there. Yeah, I truly believe so. If you go in really good shape into the army, you will lose some of that at OSET. Because that's just the way OSET is. They need to have a certain standard to ensure that everybody's at the same level. But once you get to SWIC for SFPC, like you're gonna be fine. You gain all that shit right back.
Copy that. Yeah, I heard a lot of guys in OSET that are like complaining about losing fitness and that the only things that they could do is like there's a pull-up bar, so they try to like do pull-ups after hours or go on like little jogs and do burpees and stuff. So I was saying yeah, if you get that time to gain it back.
Yeah, I mean, like again, once you get to SWIC, like they're not going to send you to selection unless you can meet the standards to go to selection. You see what I'm saying? Now that
Yeah,
doesn't mean because with that, especially with the new thing that they did, that the Army did, that they just opened it up to 18-year-olds. I can tell you right now, it is a complete shit show over here, because you have every 18-year-old that think that they're going to be a Green Beret over here, and it's like it's overcrowded, it's overpacked now at this moment. They are adding extra classes and a bunch of stuff to the pipeline, and they're doing, they're revamping a lot of stuff over here, which is a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. But with that, uh, they might be a little bit less flexible as far as like, hey, if this dude is not meeting the standards for multiple times, because you will take like a PT test. Don't get me wrong, I did not join, I did not go that route of the 18 X-ray pipeline, but I'm just going off from what I see here. Like you would take a PT test, about like once a week or some shit like that before you, again, like you compete for a slot to go to selection, kind of in that way. And if they feel like, hey, yeah, this guy can go, hey, you might be here a couple weeks and then you go right off the rip. I've seen that, or because you're a stud, or you might be here for 3 to 4 fucking months because you're just shamming it out. And I've seen that as well.
Copy that. That's great information. So basically, just do well on all the PT tests, and you'll get a little bit of time. Okay.
No, you get
Yeah, no,
you get
I
plenty
could do
of
that.
time to be ready. Like in my opinion, I think you get plenty of time to be ready for sure. Before you go to selection, like they don't just like throw you out there to the worst, but just be prepared that the moment you step foot over here, like they're just going to, like your sole job is just to be physically ready to go to selection. With that, again, you're going to train 2 to 3 times a day, led by SFPC cadres, so like the instructors, Green Berets, and then in that process, they're trying to do their own mini selection, in my opinion. Like they're, so a lot of dudes will drop, but it's a program that works because this last graduating class just graduated about 60 to 70 18 X-rays. So out of like 160. So
Oh
you
wow.
do the math. That's it. Now you also have, again, you have like 500 X-rays over here, and out of those 500, like 10, I would say a little bit more, like 20, 30 make it out of that class. But the odds are with you, is what I'm saying. Like if you do the work, you'd be fine.
What would you say? Another question. What would you say the 18 X-rays that you saw in your experience had the most difficulty with in maybe it's SFAS or even in the Q-Course? Do you think it was SUT? Do you think it was team events? What do you think?
Just understanding that at the end of the day, you're still in the army. Like, meaning, a lot of these dudes, they struggle in general, and they will struggle in the future just in general. The majority of them, understanding the army, like understanding that at the end of the day, yes, now you're a Green Beret, but you are still in the army. There is still standards, right? So a lot of these dudes struggle with like the basic army stuff, and then they end up getting in trouble for like bad mouthing, for example, being at something stupid, being at the PX, or just looking crazy in uniform because they think they're a Green Beret, so they can get away with it. and then some sergeant major from like the 82nd corrects them, and then they bad mouth like a sergeant major. At the end of the day, that is still a sergeant major, right? The nice green hat on your head doesn't make you. I mean, it makes you special in a way, but not that type of special, right? Like, no, at the end of the day, you are the standard. And with that, you should carry the standard of the Army. And I feel like a lot of those X-rays struggle with that. But that's where a lot of older dudes, that's why there's a good mix of dudes in there. Like it's our job, the guys that have been in the Army for a little while, to mentor those guys to ensure that they don't fuck up and get in trouble. But they struggle with that, just basic Army stuff, not necessarily SUT or whatever, right? Like it's just basic Army stuff.
Basic Army stuff and maybe like an attitude or something, like an attitude problem.
Yeah. Like they get, heads get a little bit big, and I get it. But like think about it. You're coming directly from the street, and then you made it, right? Like meaning you made it all the way through. You got selected. Like, there is studs out here like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now you're like in your head, like, oh, I'm that guy, right? But like just remembering that at the end of the day, you're still in the Army, and then everybody does look at you because the moment you put that green hat on your head and you walk down the street, everybody is looking at you to like, I mean, to see, are you the standard? Like what's up with this guy, right? Because like you are wearing the thing that a lot of dudes out here, especially, around, guys from the 82nd, just in this just in Fort Bragg in general, a lot of the guys here are trying to get to that thing, right? So like they're looking at you as like, okay, cool, this guy should be the standard, but he looks like a bag of shit. So
Copy that. That's great information. Thank you for
But you get, man, just fucking, hey, get after it, make it happen, and just, if you get there, hopefully, right, like hopefully you do it. You don't know until you try, right? Like that's all I can say. Like I'm not big on like, oh, if you make it, don't make it. Like no, like hey, just give it a shot. You never know, because I've seen there's no perfect mode. Like if you were to ask me right now, like, hey, what is, which I thought you were gonna ask me, like, hey, what'd you see from 18 X-rays that guy that helped him get selected? It's like, brothers, like honestly, there's no mold to that. Yes, there is the physical studs. There's the older dude. There's the like there's the prior service guy that served in the Marine Corps for like 9 years, and now they're trying to do the 18 X-ray pipeline. There's that random 21-year-old, 20-year-old, right? Like there's no perfect mold. So
yeah, I'm definitely one of the old guys. I'm 32 trying to go. So I'm definitely.
That's pretty average, man. Like it's honestly.
Okay.
It's average graduating age right now for class 340 was 29 years old. That's the average age. Oldest age was 36, youngest was 22. We had 3 22-year-olds, but the average dude is about 29, 30 years old. I know plenty of dudes here, like literally like into, like I know a 46-year-old over here right now that already like it's in, like he's in the Q-Course, like already got selected, all that. 46.
46 is insane.
Yep.
That's a beast.
But he's a fucking stud, right? So he's like running, he's running 11-minute 2 miles, like he's just a beast at 46. Like now he's that rare, right? He's like that rare old dude. The same way there's like that random 20-year-old, right? That's like that rare 20-year-old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so some guys are just like that. That's insane. Was he prior? Was he prior service?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he served in the Air Force for a little bit.
Okay, so he had some experience, but that's still crazy.
Yeah,
46.
but I mean, you're 32, man. Like at the end of the day, you bring a certain level of maturity, right, to the table that helps a lot of older guys. Because again, you get it, right? Like you know how to play the game, understand. Like, hey, whatever they tell you to fucking shut the fuck up, you shut the fuck up, right? Like that's where like a 20-year-old might be like, oh, fucking, why do I need to shut the fuck up? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like you get it because you're just older. So I've seen some 30-some-year-olds over here that are just fucking slow, but slow in the head, not slow.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, that was my biggest concern is like the age, because some of the guys were telling me like, oh, like you're getting older, so a lot of things start slowing down. But honestly, like my mile times, my 2 and 5 mile have increased since I was in my 20s. Yeah.
and my strength is definitely up there. So like
It all depends, man.
I'm
It all
ready to give it
depends.
a shot.
Yeah, it all depends, man. Like, you know, it really honestly all depends. I've seen it all. Like, you don't have to be, again, you don't have to be like that thing. You don't have to be at that point or think that you need to be that perfect mold, right? You just have to fucking send it and just get after it. But yeah, like as an 18 X-ray, all you bring to the table is being physically fit. Like that's it, right? So like just that. So that is the one thing that you know you can control, and like that's all you can do, right? So what I would tell you is like, hey, just trust the process. I would tell you maybe do. I don't know if you're already working with a recruiter and not hit up Smart Show and like he'll get you on the right path. Like if you're gonna do an 18 X-ray program, I don't know if they're still doing the whole 4-year program, the whole 4-year thing. They were a year ago before I left recruiting. Um, I don't know if they're still doing it where like you do like a 4-year contract. The reason why I say that is because at the end of the day, it's 4 years rather than like 5 or 6. Because if for whatever reason, anything can happen, at least, okay, cool. Let's say you go to the infantry now, at least you're airborne. You can go to like the 82nd, still try to go to Ranger School, still try to do all that stuff. And then you can still go to selection again multiple times as long as you don't get an NTR for doing something super crazy at selection, right? So like,
Right. Yeah, I heard a lot of NTRs. My manager at work right now actually he got an NTR for drinking and SUT, but I think he said he was 23 at the time.
drinking
So,
at SUT.
well, I guess they were in SUT, and I guess he was drinking in the Q course and did something stupid and got an
How
NTR.
the fuck? That's not even possible. Like small unit for small unit tactics, like you're like at Camp McCall, like locked down. Like it's not like you're hanging around the barracks at Bragg.
Oh, maybe he was lying then. I don't know. That's what he said.
He's definitely fucking lying. I mean, he was probably. I'm not saying he wasn't here. All I'm saying is like he was probably like at SFPC, and then he got caught drinking. Like I can see that being a reason, right? Like I could see that being more realistic. But like, not dude. Like, yeah, like the only time you are here at Bragg is like during MOS, and that's about MOS, and yeah, that's it. Because Sear, Sage, and SUT, you go to Camp McCall for the rest of your training, and you're at Camp McCall locked down, so you're not fucking going anywhere.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, he was probably lying then. He was bragging about being like first in the runs and the rucks, and then said he got selected and it was easy and found all
Yeah,
4 points.
I
So
mean, it was easy. It was easy, but did he get the green hat? Nope. So clearly, he's fucking lying about something.
yeah, he's probably lying.
Well,
No, he's
it's
definitely
because stopping drinking was harder than selection.
just do it, man. Like I said, just fucking send it. You're at a good age. Don't question yourself. You know what I mean? Like, make sure. I mean, if you're physically in a good place, again, hit up like dudes again, like Sergeant Shell. He would take care of you. Fucking do the 18 X-ray program. I truly believe in it. I didn't. I'll be honest with you. Prior to coming over here for a little while, even when I was a recruiter, I didn't believe in it until I got here and I saw the opportunities that they have here for the X-rays and just in general, like the way SWIC is. Don't get me wrong; it's not a perfect system, but they do a really good job at obviously, fucking getting rid of dudes that shouldn't be here. But with that, the guys that should be here, they take good care of you. Like you have, again, you have everything available to you as like if you were already, like if you're already in the Q course from like the trainers and all those guys over at the Thor gym, like you have that, like you could use them, nutritionists, all that shit.
Okay, so yeah, you have a lot of resources. Yeah, I am working with Staff Sergeant Shell on getting an
Okay.
18 X-ray contract. So
Yeah, dude.
hopefully we get it soon, and then I can send it.
Send it, man. Yeah. If you ever make it out to Bragg, fucking
He's
not if.
he's
Oh, so
physically ready. He's
yeah, not
physically
if,
ready.
not if when you make it to Bragg, right? Like I'm a believer in that. So when you make it out to Bragg, man, send me a DM. We'll link up. I'll give you some tips.
I got you. I'll definitely send you a DM for some tips, and I appreciate all your information. Congratulations. I heard on the Jake Zweig podcast last night that you earned your Green Beret. So congratulations to you.
And thank you a lot for all the information, Staff Sergeant Shell and Master Yoda. Appreciate you both.
All right, good, brother. Yeah, man, get after it.
Yep.
Let's get it.
All right, I got one of these super chats on here that I gotta respond to real quick. It was like TTSKO. He says, "Is there any way to get an 18 X-ray contract if I had a disc profusion in my spinal cord and a small brain hemorrhage last year?" Look, that's just a medical waiver, man. If you can get in the Army and then I can send up your ETP for SFAS and they approve it, then yeah, you're good to go. But you're gonna need a medical waiver and you're definitely gonna need the ETP after that. So it's up to the doctors over there. All right. And then I think that's it as far as that. I know we gotta lose 2K here in a second. So all right, guys, if there's no more questions, I appreciate everybody. And Yoda, as usual, brother, I appreciate you coming in here. That information is super valuable. I like that you come in here and you help me out every week too, because that's too easy, man. When I hear that question, I can smile and I already know I'm getting the best information coming, you know?
You're good, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Let me see. Next Thursday. So this is what I'm gonna do. For the dudes on here. What I'm gonna talk to one of the dudes that's with me in class right now. In language. I'm gonna try to get one of them on here that joined as an
Yeah.
X-ray. So that way they can break it down for everybody. How the X-ray pipeline was for them. Now,
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
I'm gonna try to get like next Thursday. I'm gonna try to get a younger dude on here, like younger 20s. And then like maybe the following Thursday I'll get an older guy on here. That already made it through. Just probably in language right now. Just waiting to go over to group. But I'll do that so we can help these guys out and then get their perspective and be able to answer their questions a little bit better. That will help out.
Perfect. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Waft, you guys, if you need a Waft explanation or anything like that, I got an entire how-to guide PDF. It's like 12 slides of like start to finish, everything involved with it. Me and Jake are gonna get it into the resource tab. As far as that goes here soon, give us a second because it's big. It's a big file. So hang tight on that. 2K, we're good on YouTube. YouTube, I appreciate it. I'm gonna stick by on Discord for a little bit and answer a couple more questions I see in the chat. But I know 2K, you got to get out of here. So take care of that puppy, brother. YouTube, we're good. If you guys have more questions, YouTube, get in the